He goes to Richmond. Let's look at the facts here. CSIS reports that came out in the Hague Commission say that that very riding of Parm Bains, where Parm Bains defeated Kenny Chiu with the assistance of Chinese intelligence, the CSIS records, redacted, say that Richmond riding is of, I forget whether it was high interest, important interest, or interest to the Ministry of State Security. So you're right, that Richmond riding and Vancouver in general, but Richmond specifically, we could call that, based on documents and my knowledge, a node of Chinese intelligence and organized crime activity and money laundering activity that stands out in the Western world. Similarly, for people internationally listening, Toronto and Markham, Ontario, would be, let's call it the doppelganger in Eastern Canada of Ministry of State Security, People's Liberation Army, Ministry of Public Security, CCP Police Station, the company, Sam Gore, elite global triad connectivity and interoperability, as the RCMP would say. So where are we focused on this discussion? Richmond and Markham. Joe Tay, running in Markham, attacked egregiously. Kenny Chiu, running in Richmond, attacked egregiously. Mark Carney, appearing very early on in his leadership campaign with Parm Bains, who, as I say, should be subject of the NSI COP report as someone that benefits from a textbook case of foreign interference in 2021, whether wittingly or non-wittingly. The history books are yet to be written on that one. But who's there? Someone from CCSA, which is the Chinese Canadian Community Services Association. Well, we should sanction it, but it's a designated United Front work department elite leadership group in Canada whose leader met with Xi Jinping in 2023. So what I'm saying here is the very same people that the mealy-mouthed Hague Commission lawyers could only sort of indicate or hint towards in redacted Elections Canada, investigative report in Richmond on how Kenny Chiu was attacked. Those very same people who, according to a report that I have in my mind that would barely came up in the Hague Commission, celebrated Kenny Chiu's defeat. Some of those people would be standing beside Mark Carney, and various media entities and Parm Bains in that early, appearance in Richmond.